Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for support if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. It is another day. Okay, so we're removing a lot of supply over these last 7 days since we've been making the videos about, hey guys, just stake your tokens or burn you stake your LUNC or burn USTC. You should be doing one of the two. If the whole community is either staking their LUNC or every week or burning USTC every week, then we're going to absolutely send, right? So we do both of those two things benefit LUNC. Burning USTC reduces the supply of USTC, and that helps to help with repegging it, and that also benefits LUNC and Luna Classic, right? And Luna 2.0. And of course, staking your LUNC also benefits LUNC as well by removing it out of circulating supply, right? So both things benefit LUNC and Luna, so we do both, and we're doing it in a fast pace. In these 90 days that we're in now, we're in day 88 left, right? So 88 days left, right? So if we do this stuff, then the price is going to have to move up. People are going to get squeezed out. They're going to get short squeezed, right? So if we stake in our tokens and we're staking our tokens and we're burning USDC, then we're going to see massive short squeeze begin to start taking place because there won't be any tokens available. So when somebody wants to buy 100,000 worth of LUNC and there's no tokens available, guess what? The price is going to have to go up significantly for somebody to be able to then get that 100,000, right? Acquire that 100,000. Okay. So that's what's happening. We're reducing the supply here, and we want to see this thing fall under 5 here very quickly, right? Hopefully, let's target the next 7 days. Let's see if we can get this thing under 5 if we continue to stake. This is 5.45 trillion. Let's get it under 5. Let's continue to burn. We burn tokens every day, of course, for LUNC because we have the burn tax, but we burning and staking and then also burning USTC. Let's see if we can get this thing under 5 in the next 7 to 10 days, man, and start pushing in that 4s and get it down in the 3s. And we're going to see this price absolutely start to take off here. Okay. So I did talk about possible reverse split on USTC if the bull, and this is if the bull cycle doesn't go as planned here. If everything stays the way it is right here and we don't see much success in the bull cycle, and then everybody's fearing a 2 to 3 year bear cycle is coming, right? Then we would have to act quickly to save this chain, right? So, and I think and if the court cases drag into 2026 and 2027, right, so that means we couldn't use the fund of the LFG funds weren't available. Because that's a game changer. If the court cases are over in April, May, then we can use the LFG funds to repeg USTC, right? I mean, that's point blank and simple. We could use the Bitcoin there to buy back and burn USTC and repeg it ourselves, right? So that would be something we could do immediately, right? So and LUNC LUNC and Luna would absolutely send, right? So the fact that we have that in there is an absolute godsend, right? So we didn't even know that those funds even existed. Most of us didn't, right? So the fact that we have 30 to $40 million sitting in there in BTC, and it could be 80 million if BTC just doubles from here, right, to 150, and we could use that money and we could literally use that, swap that Bitcoin at 150,000, right, and use that money in USDC, and we could just constantly buy back and burn USTC every day with it until we repeg the $1. Is crazy. Or we could just use it as collateral, and we could literally repeg USDC with 100, and then have 180 to $100 million in Bitcoin as collateral to back it. I mean, this is the fact that we have that option in the coming months here is going to be crazy, and it's going to be awesome. So that is interesting right there. Okay, so yeah, so we were talking about that in Telegram group about reverse split on USTC if all else fails in the bull cycle, and it would be a proposal to basically bring USTC circulating supply down. Let's go to USTC now since we're talking about it. It will be to bring USTC supply down in reverse split to 1 billion tokens. So it'll be only 1 billion tokens in circulating. So basically, the proposal would be to go in everybody's wallet and reduce the wallets down until we have until all wallets are at one, until all wallets are at 1 billion. So it'll be DeFi wallets and CEX wallets all go down to 1 billion tokens, right? And so it would be, I don't know what the split would be on that. We would have to do the math on that on the reverse split, and then there will be 1 billion tokens left in circulation, basically, right? Um, okay. So now the thing about it is that we don't have to, we wouldn't, we could include the Oracle pool in that. So the Oracle pool is 280 million, 200, I think it's 280 million USDC. So we would add that. So it would be 280 million plus 600 and 20 or whatever, 700, whatever the math is, 720 million in circulation, right? So it'll be 280 million for the Oracle pool, and then 720 in wallets and DEXs and CEX wallets, right? And everything else will be burned, and that would bring us to 1 billion. So you'll still have staking, you'll still get staking rewards, right? So the 280 billion will still be 280 million will still be there for staking rewards, right? Um, you will have a tiny amount of USTC, but you'll still be able to. You'll still have your LUNC, because we don't stake your tokens, or USTC is not being staked, right? It's your LUNC tokens that are being staked. So you'll still get your staking reward. So I that is actually, I mean, that's pretty good, right? So there will still be staking reward, because you're staking LUNC to get USTC. You're not staking USTC to get USTC, right? So I think we should do that now. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? Like we should literally we should literally, reverse split USTC, bring it down to 1 billion tokens, keep the Oracle pool, so people can still get their USDC staking rewards, right? And because it's in LUNC, because you have to stake LUNC to get the USDC staking rewards, and then we have 1 billion tokens. So we will have 720 in actual circulation, and then we'll have 100, 280 in Oracle pool circulation, right? Which is still circulating supply, and USDC would be, and then we can manufacture repeg USDC at $1 there, and we could back it with the LFG funds, right? Um, that would be awesome, right? And then now USDC is at $1, and there's only 1 billion tokens, and and then people are still getting their staking rewards because they hold LUNC, right? So that would be amazing. That would be awesome, in my opinion. Now people are saying, well, I mean, I hold 3 million USDC, so I would only have like 30 USDC left. I know. I look, but LUNC and Luna, LUNC would absolutely skyrocket though. So I mean, you'd literally be a millionaire overnight. Well, probably you could literally be a millionaire overnight. You know what I mean? So um, I don't know, man. I mean, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Um, People are gonna say, a lot of people will say, "Oh, no, I don't want to do that," but we got to do something. You know what I mean? So but I'm gonna save that for after the bull cycle. If the bull cycle fails and we still are in legal activity, then that will be something to look at to do, right? So we'll keep that for the bear cycle, at the beginning of the bear cycle. If we fail in this bull cycle, hopefully we don't fail in this bull cycle. Hopefully we actually achieve in this bull cycle, and the court cases are over, and we can use the LFG funds to buy back and use buying pressure to repeg USTC, and LUNC and Luna can absolutely skyrocket. If that's not that doesn't happen though, we can always reverse split USTC, get it to 1 billion tokens, keep the Oracle pool, and people can get staking rewards at USDC at $1, right? And we can back the repeg with the LFG funds, and yeah, and go from there. I mean, I think that'll be pretty cool. All right, and then LUNC and Luna should skyrocket, right? So you put USDC at $1. What's Luna and LUNC gonna do? I mean, they're gonna freaking go completely nuts to the upside. Um, okay, so that's what's going on with there. That's just something to think about, folks. Just in case the bull cycle does not go the way we want it to go, because so far it hasn't, and we only have a few more months left in the bull cycle, so it needs to start making the move now or something, right? We're not making the move. We're actually we're in bear market volume and prices right now, so it doesn't look good. We're gonna need some drastic changes, and we already know what those changes are. It's the court case, it's the LFG funds. Those things would make a big difference immediately if we can get those two things over with. For 37 million in burns, and we have 5,000 in burns. Brad will be burning today, so get your USTC over to Brad. And we also staking with the BIA today as well. Stake with BIA today, and also get your tokens over to Brad today as well. Okay, it's 15.68% ratio here as we continue to go up. We always had that problem at 1 trillion 30, 1 trillion 35, 1 trillion 40. Somebody always dumps the tokens on stakes and dumps it right back down because they don't want us to stake. They want to discourage. What they do is they just discourage staking at when we get to that price. So every time we get to 3 and 4 here, somebody will unstake a ton of tokens to discourage the community from continuing to stake, and they've done it over and over and over again. And you can see who it is on the chain, and for some reason people don't care, right? You can see who these people are on chain. They literally do it to discourage the community from staking, so that we don't get to 2 trillion, 3 trillion. And what happens is people just are discouraged and they unstake, and oh man, nobody wants to stake anymore. And, and then that's what this time around, folks. Don't let that discourage you. And we're gonna point these people out, and the people that are unstaking, once we get to those levels there of 1 trillion 30, 1 trillion 40, these people that are the validators that are unstaking, we're going to call them out because they're doing it on purpose. And I'm pretty sure this will be the same validators that have done it before. They're doing it as a scare tactic to discourage the community from staking, because they know if the community stakes all their tokens, then the price of LUNC and USDC skyrockets, and Luna 2.0 will skyrocket. They know that, right? Because you're reducing the circulating supply by a lot, right? So, and that's what we need to do. We just need to stake our tokens or burn your tokens. If you do those two, this community would have already prospered by now. And so they try to discourage people by doing big undelegations. And then what they do is they wait for the price to go down to a billion or under a billion, and then they redelegate again, right? And then they come back in, and then when the price goes back up to those levels, they undelegate again to discourage the community from going higher. This time around, call them out and ignore it, and actually stake even more, right? And then let's get to 2 trillion, 3 trillion stake, and let's get this price into the pennies for LUNC. All right, so here is people burning LUNC. Nice. People are burning USTC today as well. Shout out to everybody burning USTC and LUNC there. All nodes added 472 million, and Terravita lost 347 million. All right. And anybody in jail? Yep. So Luna Punks is still in jail, and these guys are at the top. All right, 27 validators missed signatures today, and here are the validators. No big movements until we get into the money sweet spot, and we're still not there, not even close to being there yet. We're literally 10x away from being in that spot, and so it is what it is. The validators are fighting tooth and nails to keep us from that sweet spot. Man, I wish the community would wake up, but it is what it is. We're fighting against the entire community here. Unfortunately, the community that has not woken up, the community that doesn't care anymore, we're gonna have to, we're literally having to drag an entire community with us to wealth. I mean, it's embarrassing, but it's what it is, man. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. It's only literally 1% of people active in this community right now, and and the rest of them are just either they don't care or they're against the chain, and they want people to suffer, right? And so unfortunately, that's how it is. So the 1% that actually is active and actually cares about the chain, and I think it's even less than 1%. It's probably like 300 people in this whole entire community that actually care about the chain and actually want to do something with the chain and actually want to help burn or burn LUNC or burn USTC or stake or whatever the case may be. There's probably only about 300 of us in that are active on this chain, which is incredible. And so, it is what it is. If we had we have money in the community pool to pay content creators, right? That's something we could do, right? We could literally we could pay 100 content creators literally to come out and just start speaking about Terra Luna Classic and all the benefits that it had. We could literally pay 100 content creators right now, $500 each, right? Make a video about Luna Classic, and we could have 1,000 content creators, pay them 500 a piece, right? $300, $500, whatever it is, and they make a positive content about Luna Classic, right? And USTC and the possibility of repegging USTC and what their thoughts on that is and how we can get these things done. Like we could literally do that. We have the money in the community pool to have some fun here. We could pay 10 people, we could pay 100 content creators, we could pay 1,000, and we could just flood the internet and TikTok and the internet, right? And YouTube and Facebook and Instagram with Luna content, man. We could literally do that. Or we could create, or somebody in the community could create a LUNC Luna Classic USTC commercial, and we could fund it on all of the platforms and have it run for the next 90 days, right? And we could just pay it from the community pool, and everybody can watch LUNC and USTC content on YouTube commercials. I mean, that would be awesome. I mean, we have the funds to do a lot of things, and people like only about 300 people actually are active, so nobody cares anymore. So it is what it is. Peace out. God bless. I'll see you guys next week.